Here's my review of the Nitroplanes RQ11 Raven. I designed this plane especially just for FPV and aerial surveillance and photography and stuff like that. Let's talk about the electronics. I'm using Eagle Tree components, the E-Logger, the OSD Pro, and GPS, and I have a altitude sensor on the way. I have the Foxtech video transmitter with this is a 5.8 gigahertz system and a Spectrum receiver with the satellite. Plenty of room, as you can see, to put everything in there. And there's also some room up here where I stuck my speed control, and I put the biggest motor I could fit in there and the longest prop without cutting my plane in half. Let's talk about the build. Build was pretty simple, where you install this boom into the actual fuselage. There's these little guides, I guess, so when you shove this in, it's supposed to go through those guides and keep the tail, that boom, nice and straight. Well, you know, maybe those guides were a little crooked or something like that, but while I was shoving this boom into the back, one of the guides fell over, and I had to actually manually make sure that this was straight, just by using a tape measure and some patience, and apparently I got it all straight. The plane flies. Something I don't like about this plane is this stabilizer right here. It's very low, so when you land, you need to land pretty straight, or chances are you might clip the corner right here and possibly break this thing off. This also has a pull-pull. People say push-pull. I don't know why they say that, because it's not pushing anything. Anyways, it's pull-pull. It's supposed to be for the rudder and for the elevator. I did install the pull-pull in the rudder, just because running a push rod up and out would have binded it up and not been have free movement. But I did put a push rod in the back. I didn't put the pull-pull because I didn't want one of these on the bottom to clip the grass when I land and rip it off, and I can't fly anymore that day. So I don't like that. I don't like the pull-pull on the elevator. And oh, last thing I don't like, there's a vent right here, and it's pretty much at the bottom, so that means when you land, your airplane becomes a tractor and sucks up all kinds of dirt, and you have to dump it out. So I might put a piece of tape here and maybe cut a smaller one up here, maybe, because it's got plenty of ventilation up here. Nothing in here gets hot. The battery doesn't get hot. I'm using a 3-cell 3000 milliamp LiPo, and it seems to work just fine with this big motor. Plenty of power, and believe it or not, these two little tiny control surfaces right here give the plane plenty of movement. Make right turns, left turns, no problems. People say you don't need ailerons on this. I agree. You don't need them. The wing is kind of short, but it had no problem flying today. Seems like I had plenty of lift. It glided nicely. There was a small breeze. I landed into the wind. No problems at all. Probably not a good trainer airplane. It is a little squirrely in the air. I guess if you can turn some expos on or turn the travel down a little bit, it might be okay, but I like mine 100% with a little expo. Other than that, the plane is pretty solid. I did have a couple nice landings today, so I can't really tell you as far as how it can survive a small crash. But that's my review on this plane. Overall, out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8, just because of the flaws I told you before. Building is very simple. It's already pretty much put together. You just got to glue a couple pieces, and the wing bolts on with these right here, 2 little things. I did put washers on the screws, of course, to give it a little bit more support. That's it. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below or email me, rcflyguy@rocketmail.com.